Thanks, Evan, and it's great to be here today with everyone, especially with Evan, who's campaigning so hard, not only to ensure that we restore and maintain in all its glory Bondi Pavilion, but that we also try to find some way of restoring Malcolm Turnbull to the way he once was. And Evan's been doing a great campaign in holding Malcolm Turnbull to account and to actually remind Malcolm Turnbull of who he once was, because the Australian public would love to know where that original person went. But for today, we are here for a very serious reason. Bondi Pavilion, an icon for Sydney, dare I say for Australia, has been basically under the spotlight, basically because a lot of residents are concerned about what might happen to this pavilion if it's redeveloped. And Labor councillors have been leading the fight. Evan has been talking with the federal opposition, raising his concerns about the redevelopment. And what we're saying today is that the money that has been directed here from the federal level, that any of those funds that have been directed towards this development be frozen until proper community consultation is undertaken. The way that the consultation was undertaken thus far was that late last year, around Christmas, consultations were held. Nearly 700 responses received, only a dozen in favour. It is clear from community sentiment that there is deep concern about what is being proposed here and the fate of the pavilion itself, and not only for Bondi residents, but again, as I point out, for Sydney, everyone knows the pavilion. It's got a special place in everyone's heart, and people want to make sure that it's looked after properly. So I'm pleased to be here with Evan, making this announcement that our call is that any federal funds be frozen until proper, thorough, meaningful consultation is undertaken, not done at the last minute, late at night, during a public holiday, but where it's fully engaged with the public and it delivers what the public expects. And I just want to congratulate Evan and the Labor councillors, and Ingrid and Paula that are here, and all the residents that have stood up with one voice saying, we deserve to protect this pavilion, talk with us, this is important to us, and Federal Labor wants to back that call through the announcement that we've made today.
Yeah, come on in. I mean, this has been something that the community has used a big voice on. They aren't happy with taking their community centre away. There is a theatre upstairs, there is an amphitheatre. I remember as a young boy, we came over from IGS and we did a play in the amphitheatre. Everyone uses this place. It becomes a community town hall for these people. It is not and should never be simply a retail and food and beverage outlet upstairs. We need to protect the community amenities, and I'm very, very pleased that the Labor opposition has come up with this proposal today, with this position, and I think it's going to go some ways to safeguarding this pavilion when we win the next election.
How much federal money is being committed?
Councillors, there was $1 million committed last year. That is to do with the restoration. There is obviously going to be more federal funding sought.
Okay,
Thanks guys.
It's our unity, it's our community.